Thank you for that, actually. Crap. I might have to make that later though, because I don't know how big this is going to be. What should I make? Should I make it out of the wooden clay or should I make it out of the regular clay? Slap at the base. Hey, that. Okay, why am I talking about TikTok so much? For someone who doesn't use TikTok, oh my god, I'm TikTok obsessive apparently. That TikTok, I like that TikTok a lot. Stiff's edit was so good, but people didn't watch it. But it made me laugh. Slap at the base, man. Slap at the base. Was Kimberly the girl that got angry at you for forgetting her name? No, that was a different girl. That was my friend's friend. Yeah, that girl sucks. It was my good friend's friend who I met one time in a massive group situation. And then she cornered me in a lab while I was in uni mode. And I don't talk to anyone at uni when I'm in labs. And she's like, Polly. I'm like, oh, hey. She's like, you don't remember me, do you? And she said, you don't remember my name, do you? And I said, ah. And she's like, ah, it's Sarah. And I was like, Sarah, sorry, dude. I'm like, really sorry about that. And she's like, this is Amy. And I'm like, oh, hi, Amy. Nice to meet you. Fucking hell, Amy. Fucking run, dude. Run. Slap in the basement. And again, I was in a lab. And if you've done uni and you've been in a lab before, I ain't talking to no one in my lab. Everyone in that room is a stranger and it's like, I'm just in and out. I just need to be there, do my practical, get the fuck out. I wonder why you don't remember, right? Thank God. Since then, I've talked to my mate, who's good friends with her, and I told her that, and she's like, oh, okay. Why would she do that? And every time she talks about her friend, she's like, oh, my friend did this, and I'm like, is this, fuck, what did I say? What did I say her name was? Is this Emily? She's like, oh, yeah, it is. And I'm like, oh. I probably should restart. She's very pretty. Hello, Tonka. How's it going? Welcome. Streaming things and spilling teas. Grabs a cup of tea. I want a cup of tea. Nice. I want a cup of tea, but I don't want to have my kettle on blast. Nice. This wall seems incredibly thick. Labs are my favorite part of my degree. Oh, really? Honestly, labs were not my favorite because I never knew what we were actually doing. It was so bad. God, it was so bad, Crandalls. In my last year, I tell you, I didn't do any of the readings or the quizzes or anything that led up to the labs because we'd have some sort of reading that we'd have to do in order to know what the lab was going to be all about, what we were testing, what we were figuring out. And I don't know why, but I was like, I can wing it. I never did any of the readings. And honestly, I never knew what we were doing, ever. I was so confused every lab. But I just worked alone and I just suffered in silence. And was like, I have no idea what this shit is. And sometimes if I was really confused, I'd ask one of the assistants and then they would just be like, oh, it's really easy, just do this. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, thanks. I didn't have to do the reading after all. It saved me so much time. And I passed, so that's fine. Grown-up beef is always so funny. Grown-up beef. So petty. So petty. Biolabs or another science. Biology was so much harder than chem for me. Yeah, they're all biology labs. All of it was some form of human bio. I'm trying to think what my last one was. It was physiology, maybe? Like advanced phys. And I also did I think it started with H. What was it? I should go back through my uni books and see what I was actually learning. I think advanced phys was the one that like almost killed me though. I was so angry. Everyone in there was studying to be either a doctor or a physio or something along those lines. And then they asked me, "What do you study?" And I said, high school teacher. And they're like, "High school teacher? What the fuck are you doing in advanced phys?" I'm like, "I don't know, bro. I don't know. Please." How hard can biolab be? Just cutting up frogs and shit? Yeah, for sure. We did do one with cockroaches. We got a cockroach and we connected the legs to some sort of like electrical current, and we could like make the cockroach legs move. That was fun. I don't know, 11 people can suddenly talk to me in my lab mode, just saying. Quali doesn't read. Law goes deep. I can't risk waking up Barnard from his beauty sleep. Or basically during your lab work, you pulled a Kimberly, didn't do any prep, and worked in a lab, and the person I did. Yeah, no, but I didn't talk to anyone. I didn't, and the people I did talk to were assistants. They're like lab techs. They're usually ex-students who have done the same course. Not the professor. I wouldn't talk to the professor. And they were so helpful. And they always dumbed it down in such an easy way to understand. But yeah. So hard. It's not cutting.
So I just casually took a dookie and checked the weather, and it's supposed to be snowing, which is quite exciting. We're expecting flurries, but I read it as fairies. I would enjoy a little fox costume falling from the sky.
Fairies. All the fairies come out of their homes. They're like, "Oh, it's just flurries, boys. Wrap it up." No, god damn it, not again, Tim. Chef Quality also says, "Hey JPS, hello, hello mate." Only been 3 hours, short stream, so short. We're actually flying through this, making record pace. You know what's so funny? I can usually tell between Sasha, Creamy, and Luton. I can tell who messages who. I mean, I'm sure you can do it as well. But between the 3 of them, you know Luton's is going to be some sort of like long rant. Sasha's is going to be some snobby ass fucking, or some snobby something regarding to something, and he's always going to finish it off by giving himself a pat on the back about something that he did, or something that he's like, something good about himself. And then Creamy is always about something like absolutely fucking random, but also very funny at the same time. I thought cooking streams were Fridays. Yeah, this isn't cooking, this is crafting. Today is crafting stream. We're just in the kitchen because easier to craft in my kitchen than in my study. Nice. Are you gonna paint? Yeah, of course. Yeah, we'll paint it. I don't know what colors though.
Oi, I'm not that predictable. Sometimes I also post really random stuff. People often tell me I'm very good at being random, and often catch them by surprise.
People tell me. That's a classic. That's a classic one-liner, Sasha one-liner. I was told that someone said to me, my ex said, insert high praise here. Classic. It's obvious which TTS is me. None. You're cooking as in a modern meme language. Let her cook. Yeah, for sure. That's it. Yeah, so we're doing craft right now, and we're making cottages. It's just here, clay cottages, and then that's what we're kind of making. But we're doing it as neatly and as nicely as we can. And I really hope it's gonna work out. I really, really hope. So I'm just scoring the sides because we made some notches, or mitre notches. Apparently is the correct word. A mitre notch. so the pieces can stick together nicely. Cool. That's cool. Yeah, it is cool. And then we're gonna eat them later. Mmm, crunchy. Any reason for roughing up the edges? Yeah, because if you just stick, hang on, I'll show you. I'll give you an example. Oh, that was really dumb.